Hello friends, let's begin in a classic way. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like and write in the comments below what new football rule would you come up with if you had the opportunity. Humor is always welcomed in our community. And while you're thinking, we are about to start things off. Man United has signed a new contract with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which will be valid until 2024 with an option to update the agreement for another year. Everyone at PSG wants Mbappe to stay. He is one of the reasons why I came here, Jorginho Wijnaldum said in an interview with RMS Sport. Giorgio Chiellini will return to Juventus if he is paid €5 million a year, Football Italia reports. As a reminder, on July 1st, the defender became a free agent. Tottenham has loaned the goalkeeper of Atalanta, Pierluigi Golini. The deal includes a buyback option for €15 million. I don't want to talk about the past. Mourinho and I already talked it out between the two of us. We've opened a new chapter. Sky Sport Italia quotes Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Real did not change its mind about the sale of Isco. Ancelotti's return won't change the midfielder's fate either. Inter won't sell Romelu Lukaku in Chelsea for less than €100 million, Mirror reports. Bayern Munich has contacted Ajax regarding signing of the winger Anthony. Memphis Depay made his debut and even scored for Barcelona in a friendly match against Girona. Liverpool offered Juventus €100 million for Federico Chiesa. However, the Torrents rejected the offer, La Repubblica claims. Nice signed Southampton midfielder Mario Lemina. The Gabonese already has some experience in France, playing for Lorient and Marseille. Sevilla has called the representatives of Torino striker Andrea Bellotti. Moving to Manchester United is a dream come true. I am eager to win and get trophies. The press service of the club quotes Jadon Sancho as saying, "Football players and all Lazio staff members were vaccinated against the coronavirus with Pfizer vaccine." The Munich club have presented their home kit for the 2021-22 season. A fifth star has been added to the club's emblem. "It is my childhood dream to wear a Real Madrid jersey. Didn't consider other options. Madrid was in first place," claimed David Alaba in an interview with the official website of the Merengues. Joe Hart is not included in the plans of Tottenham's new coach Nuno Espirito Santo. The goalkeeper was advised to look for a new club. Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Denis Zakaria, together with his agents, is seeking an option to leave the club. Achraf Hakimi netted his first goal for PSG in a friendly game against Orleans. Denzel Dumfries asked the PSV leadership to let him go to Inter. The Dutch defender is confident he is ready for a top club. Calcio Mercato reports. Karim Benzema is confident of Kylian Mbappe moving to Real Madrid before the end of the transfer window. El Chiringuito reports. Manchester City offered Ruben Dias a new contract and a salary increase from £80,000 a week to £140,000. Milan is working on a contract extension with Franck Kessie. The current agreement expires next summer. Neymar's house in Paris was burgled. Fortunately, the Brazilian was not inside the building and he did not encounter the burglars themselves, Le Parisien reports. Manchester City will raise £10 million from Jadon Sancho's transfer to Manchester United, according to the Manchester Evening News. Some interesting friendly matches occurred yesterday. The results are in front of you. And now it's time for us to finally dive into the main news of the release. Let's talk briefly about the main friendly games on Saturday. In England, Manchester United unexpectedly lost to QPR 4-2. Even Jesse Lingard's goal did not help. Arsenal, however, managed to succeed. The Gunners beat Millwall with a 4-1 score. Alexander Lacazette and Nicolas Pepe slotted the ball each. In Germany, Bayern had a draw with Ajax 2-2. Whilst in Italy, Juventus had enough reserve team skills to defeat Cesena 3-1. Well, let's add the victory of PSG over Orleans. The only goal was provided by the newcomer of the Parisians, Achraf Hakimi. A little more attention to the Barcelona-Girona match. The absence of Lionel Messi hasn't yet affected the Blaugranas. And this is the merit of the young 16-year-old talent Pablo Gavi, who put on a mature performance in the center of the pitch. The guy easily connected the defensive and attacking lines and also was acting creatively in front and did not hesitate to tackle sometimes. Against the background of such a young kid's shape, pleasantly surprised Barca fans are already beginning to call him the new heir of Xavi and Iniesta. Let's see how the kid will develop further on. Otherwise, there was nothing unusual in the match. The Blaugranas' victory with a score of 3-1 was obvious. But the audience was not even as interested in the result as in the debut of Memphis Depay. The Dutch striker appeared in the 43rd minute of the game instead of the injured Real and did everything to immediately show himself at the new club. In the 85th minute, he was able to make a difference. Depay was given a penalty kick and was the one to set the final score. He did not disappoint. Welcome to Barcelona, Memphis. It happened. No more thoughts aside. According to the newspaper Marca, in a personal conversation with the head coach of PSG Mauricio Pochettino, Kylian Mbappe said that he had decided to leave the club. The striker is going to say goodbye to the Parisians and no offers for a new contract will convince him. Naturally, all that was planned by the Frenchman for the sake of moving to Real Madrid. Now the last question remains: when will the transfer take place? PSG is standing its ground and is not ready to let Mbappe go this summer, but in a year's time their leader will become a free agent and leave for Madrid at no cost. What should the red and blue do? A very tough choice for the president Nasser Al-KhelaIfi. We move on to the saga of Cristiano Ronaldo, in which it seems that the period has been put. In an interview with Sky Sport Italia, Juventus vice president Pavel Nedved confirmed that the Portuguese will stay in his place. Ronaldo will return to the club's location on Monday. He will stay with us. We also have a meeting with Paulo Dybala's agent regarding a new contract. Massimiliano Allegri wants these two to play together again, Nedved claimed. So that is it. Ron will continue to tear the opponents apart in Juve and try to bring the Scudetto back to Turin. No PSG and no comeback to Manchester United is planned. From words to deeds. Chelsea will try to do the impossible and make the first official offer to Borussia Dortmund for Erling Haaland in the very near future. The Daily Star and TalkSport had articles about the matter. Despite the fact that this summer the Hornets are not going to sell the Norwegian striker even for 150 million euros, the Blues will try to persuade the German club to sell the footballer. Both sources know that Chelsea has a budget for the purchase of Haaland and the club is ready to part with a huge amount of money just to sign Erling. However, Borussia still doesn't feel any necessity to let its most valuable player go and is setting up the new season with Haaland in the starting lineup. So this is exactly the story where money doesn't decide the outcome, and in the current transfer window, Chelsea's chances in these negotiations seem to be really small. Lionel Messi refused to move to PSG. The publications El Chiringuito and Mundo Deportivo found out that recently the sports director of the Parisian club, Leonardo, tried to take advantage of the situation in negotiations between the Argentinian and Barcelona on a new contract, but his attempts were unsuccessful. Earlier on, Leonardo had arranged the stealing of Jorginho Wijnaldum from the Blaugranas, and this time, the Brazilian functionary tried to repeat the same trick, but Messi's surroundings refused to cooperate. Jorge Messi, father and part-time agent of Lionel, considered the opinion of his son and immediately conveyed to PSG that no negotiations would be held. It is not yet known whether the Parisians will abandon him so easily, but this can be a clear proof of Messi and Barcelona already having that very preliminary agreement on an updated contract that no one wants to violate. Leo's and his father's firm position is commendable. Friends, be sure to watch the new video on Bama's project. Our colleagues have already figured out why and when Mbappe will leave PSG and make his move to Real. There are many stunning updates out there. Check it out by yourself. It was Football News. Have a great one and see you in a bit.